Scott Sargent, WFNY. Coach, now that you have 4 games to process this whole thing, how much of this was improvement on you guys and how much was matchup related?
How much was what?
Matchup related?
We talked about it through the whole course of this long season, just, getting better, hitting our stride when the playoffs start. The guys, we're getting a lot of contribution from a lot of different guys, so we got a lot of guys playing well, good team effort. We've been going back talking about the Indiana series. I think it prepared us for this series. I think the physicality, the ball pressure really helped us going forward to this series. So, we got to continue to keep getting better. We talked about that just throughout the course of the playoffs, getting better and finally hitting a good rhythm.
Dave.
ESPN. Ty, you guys took your lumps over the course of 82 games. There was criticism on you and your roster. Meanwhile, the Raptors were praised for 82 games, and then it comes down to these 4 games, and people are going to look at Coach Casey and the job he did. What do you have to say about just the nature of this job and what you saw from the Raptors this series?
As far as Casey goes, I think he did a tremendous job. I think to, take a team, change the culture, change the environment, change the way they played, develop some young guys, made them a lot better, and then win 59 games this year, second best record in the NBA, and top 3 in offense and defense. That's unheard of. It just, I think the hardest part is, and you've seen it for years with Michael Jordan, they happen to run into LeBron James. And they haven't lost to any other team the last 3 years but us. And I think, we have a good team. And I think, having LeBron, to get through, it's tough, but Casey did a hell of a job. Can't sit here and say he didn't, and I love Dwayne, talked to him a lot, but he could have did a better job with that team, and so that's about it.
Standing back, Kenny.
Kenny Road at WHBC. The defense in the regular season tie was good enough. In the Indiana series, pretty good. In this series, outstanding. How did that evolve, and is this what you need to do defensively to get back to the finals again?
I think, in the regular season it's tough. I think you're playing different teams, different styles of basketball. I think in the playoffs, we've always been better defensively because we get a chance to lock into one team and know what we want to take away. And I think last series we did a pretty decent job on Victor Oladipo. I think this series we really did a good job on DeRozan, keeping him off balance. And you're going to give up some threes, you're going to give up some paint points, but overall, to take away what you want to take away, we wanted to take away DeRozan, and we wanted to take away their bench. I thought we did that in this series. DeLon Wright, is a big factor in their bench. Van Fleet, Pirtle, Siakam. We did a really good job of just taking those guys out of the series, and doing a good job of taking DeRozan out of the series. And like I said, you're gonna give some threes, you're gonna give some some paint points to Big Valanciunas, who played well tonight. But you got to give up something. So we just. We know DeRozan can beat us, and we wanted to take him out of the series.
Joe
Varden, Cleveland.com. Ty, in your starting lineup, who is the 2 guard?
I don't know.
Can we say it's JR?
Say it's Kyle.
Okay. My point or my question was, all year you guys most nights had trouble with the guard matchups, and then in this series, I haven't looked at the numbers yet, but it was really good. How did that turn? How did you take what had been a weakness for you all year and basically, make it a push in this series?
I think, like I said earlier, just, playing a 7-game series, locking in defensively on one team, and being able to strategize and understand what you want to take away. And I think our coaching staff, Longobardi, LD, Jimbo, D. Jones, Phil, Posey, Vitale, Big Dan on down. We sit in and we discuss how we want to take, certain situations away from teams and make them play to something else, something they're not comfortable doing. And the coaching staff did a great job just coming up with a game plan to take DeRozan out, out of the series and take their bench out of the series. I think we did that by, playing LeBron with the second unit, to take their bench out of the series. So we did a good job with that.
But production-wise, you just got stuff from your guards that you hadn't. Was it,
Oh, you mean scoring-wise?
I mean everything, but let's talk about scoring now. Was it because you were playing JR and Kyle together? How much did George Hill have to do with this? Just
I
the
think-
three of them and how well they played.
I think G Hill's a big part of what we're doing and what we do. And when he got hurt in the Indiana series, missing 3.5 games, it really hurt us. And with him being back and playing with pace, attacking and pick and rolls, getting downhill, getting to the basket, causing the veer backs with Kevin, so they got to switch now. Now we can post Kevin on smaller guys. That's a big part of what we want to do. And when he's on the floor, then LeBron, he doesn't have to overhandle. I think when he went out, you don't want Kyle and JR bringing it up, so LeBron had to bring it up and do a lot more. So with G Hill out there and he's feeling 100%, it really helps us out offensively. So that allows JR and Kyle to get to their spots and be able to knock down open shots.